Have you ever stood in front of an older woman, wondering if she's sending you some kind of signal? Have you hesitated, unsure whether it's the right moment to strike up a conversation without being brushed off like a passing breeze? Trust me, you're not the only one who's been in this heart-pounding situation. The truth is, older women don't always come right out and say, "Come over here." Instead, they have a much more subtle way of sending signals through their eyes, gestures and small actions that you might miss if you're not paying close attention. Do you think you're sharp enough to decode these secret messages? Or are you still fumbling, wondering if you're just imagining things? Don't worry, in this video, I'll reveal 7 clear signs that older women often use to show they're ready to open their hearts and welcome you in. And more importantly, I'll guide you on how to respond to these signs with finesse, politeness, and confidence. So it's not just a simple approach, but a meaningful, emotional connection. Now, don't rush to close this video when you hear the words older women. Older women aren't just experienced, they're a treasure trove of charm, captivating stories, and a rich emotional world that even younger women might admire. And I, Mila, will be your companion, helping you navigate every moment of hesitation and awkwardness, because I understand that when you grasp these signals, you're not just approaching the woman you're interested in, you're opening the door to sincere and profound relationships. So, no more shyness. Let's dive into the 7 unmistakable signs that older women want you to notice. From the very first glance, you'll see that sometimes just a little bit of finesse can make everything so much easier. And who knows, you might even make her smile right from the first meeting. 1, her eyes keep scanning the room. Eyes, they're not just the window to the soul, but also a powerful unspoken language, especially for older women. When an older woman enters a new space, she's not just casually looking around to admire the scenery or search for something specific in reality. Her gaze holds a deeper longing, a desire to find safety, a familiar face, and most importantly, someone with whom she can share the quiet stories of her life. Have you noticed how an older woman might stand in a corner of the room, her eyes silently gliding over faces, groups of people, then circling back to look again? That's not accidental or random. It's a sign that she's opening her heart, subtly searching for a connection, a closeness. However gentle and discreet to many, it might seem like mere curiosity. But to her, it's a quiet hope, a yearning to share, after years of experiencing life's sweetness and bitterness. On the other hand, if you see her focused on her phone, engrossed in a book, or laughing with friends without glancing at anyone else, don't assume she's unapproachable. At that moment, she might need a private space, a quiet pause to center herself and nurture her soul before she's ready to receive attention from others. This reveals another profound aspect of older women. They know how to protect themselves, and you should respect those moments. However, when her gaze lingers on you with hesitation, then looks away, that's a moment you shouldn't miss. That pause carries expectation, perhaps a fear of rejection, but also a sign that she's hoping you'll approach. It's an unspoken invitation, warm and sincere. That's why her eyes scanning the room isn't just a small gesture. It's the quiet voice of an older woman's heart, yearning for connection in a vast and sometimes lonely world. If you're perceptive enough to notice, you could be the one to bring her new joy, comfort, and genuine conversations that touch her heart once again. And this is just the first sign in our journey to uncover the emotional signals older women send. Next, we'll explore how they communicate through their eyes and gestures to know the perfect moment for you to step closer. A journey not just for those pursuing love, but for anyone who values deep emotional connections and sharing in life too. Her eyes glance at you, then quickly look away, repeating multiple times. Have you ever experienced a moment when a woman's eyes briefly meet yours, then swiftly dart away, leaving you confused about what it means? And when that glance repeats, it's like a playful game. Only those involved can understand. That's a highly subtle code older women often use to send you a gentle yet meaningful challenge to your sensitivity and patience. Older women don't rush or make a fuss. When showing interest, they cherish every moment, every small emotion, because after years of experience, they know the most valuable things come from patience and finesse. In every action, that glance that darts away is their way of testing, of seeing if you can pick up on these delicate signals. It's a soft but heartfelt invitation. A reminder, are you noticing me? Don't rush to approach or respond impulsively, as older women need time to feel safe and trusting. They don't want to be put in an awkward position or feel bothered, so your patience is the key to unlocking their hearts. Each glance that comes and goes is like a heartbeat, a gentle knock on the door, signaling she's waiting for you to step forward, but also hoping you understand the delicacy of her expression. If you're observant enough, you'll see that her glance holds not just curiosity, but also vulnerability, a touch of hesitation and hope. It's the sign of an experienced woman who still longs to be loved and cared for, in a gentle, respectful way. It's not weakness or inability, it's how they protect themselves, preserving the value of every encounter. Remember, not everyone is lucky enough to receive that initial trust. And when her glance repeats multiple times, it's your chance to start building trust. A relationship based on sincerity and finesse. This moment will decide if you can become someone special in her life or just a fleeting shadow. So instead of missing or misinterpreting it, learn to read the small signals older women send through their eyes, because that's the language of the heart, the language of deep and emotional connection. Next, we'll uncover more equally important signs to help you approach the woman you care about with confidence. And trust me, each sign will make you smile at the finesse and charm older women bring. 3. She stands close to you, even when it's not crowded. In life, distance isn't just measured in meters or centimeters, but felt through the closeness of hearts and human trust in a comfortable setting, like a casual gathering or a quiet cafe. Have you noticed that an older woman often chooses to stand closer to you than necessary? And the thing is, it's not by chance or coincidence. It's a silent invitation she's offering you. Older women, having navigated life's ups and downs, value every moment and are cautious about their personal space. So when she deliberately stands close to you, it's the clearest sign that she's opening her heart, trusting you, and creating an opportunity for a conversation to grow naturally and deeply. It's not just a physical act, but a gesture filled with courage and a desire to connect and share. Imagine that moment when she steps closer to you. She might be sending a subtle message. Do you see me here? I want to be heard to share with you. These small gestures are often the invisible bridge between two souls, opening the door to sincere stories and memorable moments. The key is to recognize and cherish that closeness. Don't dismiss it as mere coincidence, because sometimes those small steps, those short distances, are the first steps toward a beautiful, lasting, and meaningful relationship. Older women don't easily offer trust and intimacy. So when you see her drawing near, it's truly a precious gift you should value and receive with gentleness and finesse. And you know what? Your finesse in receiving and responding to this silent invitation will make a huge difference in how she perceives you. A beautiful, emotional story begins not with grand words, but with simple, sincere moments from small signs. You know how to recognize and cherish, so when you notice her standing close to you, often don't hesitate to seize that opportunity. Open your heart. Start a sincere conversation and let that connection nurture and grow. The journey ahead may be full of surprises and emotions, but it will surely be worth your effort. Next, we'll explore other equally important signs to make you more confident in your approach to the older woman you admire. 4. Her gestures and movements become more animated. Have you ever noticed when an older woman starts laughing a bit louder? Her laughter, not just a sound, but like a gentle symphony, touching your heart, or when she shakes her head lightly, as if trying to dispel any worries in the air. Have you caught her playing with her hair, twirling strands as a habit, not just for beauty, but as an indirect way to send subtle signals? Or perhaps you've seen her use her hands expressively when talking those movements, not just natural, but a way to draw your attention with utmost finesse. These gestures, though small, carry an invisible power that makes it hard for you to look away. Older women don't need to shout or speak. Directly to show interest, they choose to communicate through actions, through animated yet captivating movements like a wordless melody only the perceptive and patient can hear. You see, every smile, every head shake, or every hair twirl isn't just a gesture, but a small story of care. A gentle invitation. They want you to feel something special, a spark in every movement to know she's opening her heart, waiting for a conversation, a sincere closeness. You may not realize it, but older women, after years of experience, become even more refined in expressing emotions. They know these small actions make others feel more comfortable, safer, and special. It's how they protect themselves while sending inviting signals without losing their pride and grace. This is when you need to pay the most attention. Don't let these lively signals pass by unnoticed, because if you respond gently and skillfully, you'll create a deep connection, making her feel valued and understood. Each small gesture can become a stepping stone to longer stories, memorable moments, and perhaps the start of a truly special relationship. So when you see an older woman expressing emotions through animated gestures, seize the chance to draw closer, creating emotional and sincere moments of connection, and don't look away from the next signs, because there are still many subtle secrets you can't miss if you want to truly understand and win the heart of that woman. Number 5, a smile paired with a graceful hair toss. Have you ever seen an older woman flash a radiant smile paired with a graceful, natural toss of her hair? That's not a random or coincidental moment. It's a captivating message, a wordless invitation. She's sending you a warm smile. Combined with a gentle hair toss is like saying, "Are you noticing me? I'm waiting for you to approach." Older women don't need flowery words or loud gestures to draw attention. They're far more refined, knowing how to use the smallest details to send clear, yet graceful and discreet signals. That smile isn't just an expression of joy, but a light of confidence, a desire to connect and share. And that gentle hair toss, though subtle, is like a dance of invitation, drawing your gaze and softening the atmosphere around you. You might not notice right away, but that moment is when she's opening her heart in a highly delicate and utterly charming way. It's her finesse, her way of protecting herself while not missing the chance to be close to talk with someone. She feels she can trust. For older women, these simple things aren't small. They're a profound emotional world you're fortunate to step into. If you catch and embrace that signal, don't hesitate to approach and start a conversation, because she might be standing there quietly, waiting for someone bold enough to step forward, someone perceptive enough not to miss these meaningful signs. When you engage sincerely and naturally, you'll see her smile grow brighter, her eyes lighting up with the joy of connection. And from there, you'll realize that grand words aren't always needed to create a connection. Sometimes just a smile and a gentle hair toss are enough to open a door to sincere stories and emotional moments. This is the finesse and grace older women bring, an irresistible charm and an invitation for you to step forward to explore life's wonders together. So the next time you catch that moment, remember, it's your chance to make a turning point in the encounter. And who knows, from a simple smile and hair toss, an emotional love story might begin. And don't look away, because there are still more subtle signals older women send, waiting for you to notice and cherish. 6. Prolonged and repeated eye contact. Eyes, one of the most powerful and refined languages older women use to communicate, conveying emotions words sometimes can't express. Have you noticed that not all glances are the same? Some are fleeting, brushing past you before moving on. But others linger, prolonged not just once, but multiple times, like an invisible thread weaving a story between you. If you're lucky enough to catch that gaze, a gaze that holds longer than usual, guiding your attention back and forth like a soothing melody, you've got a golden opportunity in your hands for older women. A glance isn't just a casual look, it's how they show curiosity, interest, and sometimes the deepest expectations in their hearts. That gaze might be a sign of a heart, opening a soul, longing to be understood, shared, and connected. It's a look that doesn't just reflect the surface, but holds stories, experiences, and things left unsaid. You can feel the gentleness, sincerity, and trust in those moments. Her gaze rests on you. It's not random, it's a silent invitation. Do you see me? Do you want to understand me? An invitation only the truly perceptive can recognize and respond to correctly. This is the moment you need to stay sharp and refined to seize that precious opportunity, because prolonged and repeated eye contact doesn't just show her readiness to open her heart. It's a gift of trust, a trust older women don't give lightly when you know how to embrace that gaze. You're not just approaching, you're building an emotional bridge full of meaning and depth. Remember, eyes can say more than words ever could. They might spark a conversation, a relationship, or simply a moment when two souls resonate. And if you miss that moment, you might lose a chance that won't come back. So when you notice her gaze lingering on you, then looking away and returning, don't hesitate, step forward and start a sincere conversation. Your finesse and attention will make her feel valued, safe, and encouraged to open up further. And this is just one of the key signs older women send the journey to uncover the signals in their eyes. Holds more fascinating discoveries, helping you grow more confident, bringing your heart closer to hers with every step. Keep following along because the magic is still ahead. 7. She adjusts her clothing or hair in front of you. Have you ever noticed when an older woman senses your gaze? She gently adjusts her hair, smooths her dress, or sits up straighter. That's not an absent-minded action, it's a refined signal, a way she expresses respect and a desire for your attention, gently but full of meaning in life. Small gestures like these are often overlooked or undervalued, but for older women, they're a private language, carrying a profound emotional world. When she adjusts her clothing or hair in front of you, it's her way of wanting to look better, not just for herself, but for the person watching her. It's a way of sending a message that she values this encounter and cherishes the person by her side. You can imagine that after years of life's ups and downs, older women still retain their grace, finesse, and unique charm. Those small adjustments aren't just about confidence, but a gentle invitation, a subtle reminder. Do you see me? I want you to notice me. It's not pleading or fussiness, it's an expression of self-respect, faith and hope. Faith that you'll recognize and value these small details, and hope that you'll offer her the attention she deserves. It's fascinating to realize that in the hidden world of charm and affection, these simple actions carry more power than any words. They're like a soft dance, a way to show the beauty of finesse and sincerity that only the sensitive can feel. And this is your moment to step closer, starting a conversation with a gentle smile or a sincere compliment about her refined beauty. That will be a crucial stepping stone to building an emotional and meaningful connection. When you respond to these small signals with respect and care, you not only make her happy, but create an invisible yet strong bond between two souls. So don't overlook those moments when she gently adjusts in front of you. See it as an opportunity to show your finesse and sincerity, qualities older women always value and seek in a companion. And this is the final, but no less important sign in our journey to recognize when an older woman wants you to approach. There are still many fascinating things to explore, and every step, every bit of your finesse will make the story between you more special. Keep joining me in the next parts, because sincere emotions always start from the smallest details. Now that you've recognized the subtle signals older women send, the next step isn't to rush in, but to approach and build a true connection, a connection rooted in heart and sincerity. Because for older women, it's the simple yet profound things that keep them close and encourage them to open up. First, start with a sincere conversation and genuine care. Don't rush to compliment her appearance or use cliché phrases anyone could say. Instead, ask about her unique interests, life experiences, or passion she holds dear. When you take the time to listen and understand her through real stories, you not only create closeness, but make her feel respected and understood, more important than anything else. Next, add a touch of refined humour, not over-the-top or inappropriate jokes, but gentle, witty remarks and sincere smiles. Humour done right will break the distance, making the conversation more relaxed and joyful. Older women often cherish humour that's respectful and refined enough to make them feel at ease. Finally, don't forget to offer heartfelt and unique compliments. Older women don't need generic or empty praise. They want to be valued for the distinct qualities in their personality and demeanour. Find what truly impresses you. Perhaps her unique laugh, sharp intelligence, warmth, and how she views life, or the values she pursues. When you compliment the right thing, she'll feel special and more ready to open up to you. Older women are a treasure of depth and charm that not everyone can easily uncover when you know how to recognize and respond to the signals they send with finesse. You're not just approaching someone, you're building a lasting, meaningful, and emotional relationship. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to catch more valuable tips. I'll share next, and above all, I'd love to hear your stories. In the comments, have you ever noticed any of these signs? Or do you have an interesting experience approaching an older woman you'd like to share? Let's chat and learn from each other. Wishing you confidence, success, and wonderful encounters with the remarkable older women in your life.